But you kinda have a live-in boyfriend. You act like I ask dumb questions. Well, yeah, kind of. But it's been a long time and there's ups and downs, so at some point, you have to think more rationally. John and I have had a lot of ups and downs, and we already did this nearly 20 years ago. And there's kids involved that get attached and things get muddy. I don't know what the answer is, but I feel very strongly that I put my best effort in with all three of them, and the extended family too. At some point, it gets frustrating and my actual feelings take precedence. I get it. Do I aggravate you? Haha, no! According to John, you may occasionally talk out of school, winky face. He said that about me? But that's none of my business. With respect to what exactly? None of my business. I'm about a lot of things. Don't be so sensitive, winky face. I'm good. Oh geez, are your panties in a twist now? Stop. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up, It's the Law. Folks, today we're going to continue with the text between Brian Higgins and Karen Reed. We have 2 more episodes to go, so we're going to finish up today with part 2, and we're going to start tomorrow with part 3, and then we're going to move on to other things. So without further ado, let's go! And by the way, responding to your reactions and criticisms, I am going to continue reading it in my voice because I can't stand the way this guy reads the text. So I'm going to mute him and I will continue reading them myself. Let's go. You talk in riddles, says Higgins. Just tell me why you contacted me. Huh? What's the big deal? I told you. Just think you're like me. What does that mean? Like you want to hang out with me? You asked why I contacted you. Yeah, I did ask. We are attracted to each other, right? Reasonable question. Yes, 100%. Okay. We did kiss earlier, no? I think you initiated that. No? Yep. Do I owe you an apology? OMG, no. Why are you being sensitive? I'm not. Kinda. Pfft, never. What do you want from me? What's on the table? What do you want ideally? The real deal. Sunday, January 16th. 7:37 a.m. Doesn't exist. Oof. So, pessimistic by Karen. Haha. So you like Hennessy XO? Later on that evening. I am hurting so bad. Yeah, me too. The Curians went after it again at noon today. No way. This was about 2 hours before you came over. I think there's like a video or something. Haha. I'm heading for drinks soon. Really? Yeah. Tuesday, January 18th, 5:09 p.m. What's on tap? Haha. What does that mean? Usually it means, what are you up to? Cute. I just wrapped work. Unpacking some groceries. You? What's on tap? Also, unpacking crap for my car. Anything good? Nothing on tap. Shame. You were ghost yesterday. I can't be the cruise director every day. Shame. Julie McCoy. Wish I was at the Cape House in front of the fire sipping a drink. Wish I knew how to use my fireplace. From Love Boat. How old is your bad self? Haha, that was my guess. 42 next month. I know the Love Boat. I was more Brady Bunch. Haha. What day? 226. Nice. You're just a tad poke. Poke. Pole. Gotcha. Tadpole. When is the next party? Pole. Oops. It's all relative. What? Pole and poke. I'd have a party every weekend if it were up to me. No, 42 equals tadpole. Oh! I keep reminding myself that aging is a privilege. The better parties are at my house. No kids. Because John had a couple kids that he was watching and taking care of. Why are they better? Well, first, like she said, because there's no kids. You were ghost yesterday. Thought I heard the last of you. Phones work both ways. I don't want to disturb you, or you could be otherwise engaged. I don't know your routine. I didn't use the word engaged, did I? Huh? Engage is like doing something with someone. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Are you being fresh today? No. Now that you sobered up? Oh, so he's noticing the drunk Karen versus sober Karen. Haha. I felt sober next to everyone else on Saturday, winky face. Good point. You're still tea trouble. Haha. Why am I? Photo of a drink by Higgins. Just playing with you. What is that? Whiskey with a big ice cube. What kind of whiskey? Jameson, right? Another photo of cherries. Cherry in the middle. What good does that do? Are you in with rocks? So good. Yeah. Do you have a 4:30 a.m. bell tomorrow? Question mark. Why do you ask? Trying to figure out how many whiskeys you're going to have. Depends. I don't restrict myself from having fun. How many Hennessy XO you having? None. Sad face. I have none at my house. Haha. This guy's so basic. I'm not really trouble. Want me to pick you up next time I go to the base? Usually cheaper and tax-free. Just a little based on your conduct. Just a little based on your conduct. The base? Military base. I got through the Hennessy fast. The Henny. I shop there a lot. I can as a veteran. My conduct? I'm not married. I'm the only one who does everything right. What kind of veteran? Where's the base? Dude, chillax. Teasing you. Are you sensitive? Veteran from Iraq. I can go to any base, but usually Hanscom in Bedford or down the Cape. Which base down the Cape? Which branch? Army. I am not abnormally sensitive. Joint Base Cape Cod. Aw, I won't be so hard on you. OMG, you're not. You called me trouble. That makes me sound bad. I was just playing with you. You weren't, but that's okay. Stop being sensitive, please. I am not. Okay, so what's up? Did you figure out how many whiskeys? You mean tonight? Yes. Not sure. I'm flexible and adaptable. Why are you so curious? Are you drinking? I haven't had a drink yet. I just want to see what you're up. Looking for an influencer? My day was long. Influenced? How? Are you in Canton or Mansfield tonight? Influenced to have a drink, even though it's Tuesday. In Mansfield. How often do you stay there? Is it a nice crib, house, or condo? I stay here once or twice a week. House. I guess it's nice. Shrug. I like it. How long have you owned it? How many beds? Rooms? 2017 or 18. 5 bedrooms. What? Why so big? Big. I don't know. It's an old colonial. It has a lot of bedrooms. Shrug. More than you clearly need. Are you moving to Canton? I know, seriously. Some rooms I only go into to dust. Not anytime soon. It's there most of the time, but sometimes it's a lot. A lot? Why? Do you even know what you want? Or who? Because I went from being solo to trying to give attention to kids who aren't mine, and I never wanted kids. I thought you were in this happy relationship. Everyone is happy at the hillside. Oh God, you avoid things. It's just a very, very complicated dynamic with the four of us. He isn't cut out for what he's doing, and the kids present constant issues. I think he believes he's doing the right thing. Well, of course he is. But his heart isn't in it. It's only because he was very, very close to his sister. I know how you feel, kinda. I was married And when I met her, she had a 2.5-year-old. I went from being single to being a dad. It's hard. I'm divorced since 2017 and have no kids. I think he means of his own. So he may have not adopted this 2.5-year-old from the previous marriage. Or if he did, he doesn't consider them his own. I try very hard, says Karen, but they are very spoiled, and they're not my family. My parents keep telling me I'd feel differently if they were mine, which is probably true, or my own sisters. Then I told you he got drunk and sloppy on New Year's Eve while we were away, and that has really affected me. What did he do exactly? I never got married, and now somehow I'm arguing with someone about raising kids. I roll. Why won't you tell me? He was a puddle all day and then disappeared. Then I found him all over friend's sister in the lobby of our hotel, and she's gross, which I think may actually be worse. I'm not sure. Oh, God. Did they bang? This guy's just relentless. He just won't let it go. Just let it go, man. She doesn't want to tell you. Why do you keep prodding? I don't know. It just seems very gross. So I was with, I think, the kids celebrating New Year's without him, which shouldn't be my role. No, I doubt it. He was a mess. Okay, so she finally answers. Was it the first time with her, or do you think there were others? I don't really think there were others. I'm with him all of the time. He never seems to want to go anywhere without me, but honestly, the issues with the kids bother me more than him actually cheating. Okay, this is very important. This is very, very, very important information right here. Honestly, the issues with the kids bother me more than him actually cheating. I don't want to say like discounts the whole potential theory that she's like, I'm so angry, hell hath no fury than a woman scorned, that I said in the previous video. And like, oh, let me mull him over with a car. Like, no, she wants to distance herself from him. She doesn't want to kill him for cheating. She just wants... She understands that he's not serious, clearly. He's got kids that are not his own. He's trying to raise them. At the same time, having a relationship with Karen. He doesn't want to let her go because she's a comfort. She's his almost like a fallback, which is terrible when you know that you're the fallback. It's the worst feeling in the world. Those of you who may have been in a relationship like that, I know I have, and it doesn't feel good at all because you're like, oh my gosh, I am needed temporarily. But then as soon as I'm not needed, oh, so what about my feelings? Oh, your feelings don't matter. Oh, okay. Like, can you imagine how Karen felt as being the afterthought? She was definitely not the side chick. She was definitely the bottom bitch. But the problem is she was a replaceable, insincere, on John's part, I mean, he was not sincere in keeping her around longer than like he needed her to, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm starting to smell it. Because if you're just going to cheat on someone willy-nilly, like Chandler, I would never cheat on. For instance, I don't see it. Why would I ever in a million years go behind my girlfriend's back? I love her. She's awesome. I have zero desire, zero reason to cheat on her. Ever. So the fact that John just... Doesn't matter how much you had to drink. If you have the propensity for cheating, drinking only amplifies the feelings you already have. People don't cheat because they got drunk unless the other person makes a move and they're so sloshed they truly have no idea what they're doing. But if they're just slightly inebriated, the truth comes out. And the truth is, I don't want Karen. I want, you, Jessica, whatever her name is. Even though I'm not a drinker, 77 and a half months sober now, just celebrated my 77-month anniversary last week. It doesn't matter. Like, even if I wasn't sober and even if I would drink, the truth is I love my girlfriend very much. And the fact that John is willing to cheat on her says one thing. And the fact that she's not even all that mad, it's the kids that bother her the most. We have honesty here. She has no reason to lie to Higgy. Higgy the Thicky. That rhymes, actually. And honestly, she says, the issues with the kids bother me more than him actually cheating. That's so telling about her state of mind that she just wants. That's why she's hitting on Higgins. She thinks that Higgins will be a better cushion, but I think she's. I don't know why she's playing this game with him. If I were Karen, I would be so annoyed by this butt muncher and his little games and his constant back and forth. Can you imagine being in a relationship with this guy? That's going to be like that every day. So, I don't know. Well, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? Well, I don't know. I may want to go over here. Well, why do you want to go over here? Well, because I want to do that. Well, I don't want to do that. So, oh my God. Like, will you just make up your mind? And she concludes that one paragraph. They, talking about the kids, are constant. And it feels like a lose-lose. Who's losing here? I think it's a lose-lose-lose. Karen loses, the kids lose, and John loses. Or at least Karen and the kids for sure. Maybe John would like to keep her around, but that's not fair to Karen or the kids. He's outnumbered. His own fifis don't matter, John O'Keefe's in this scenario. Replies Higgins. Wow, this guy is so wow. Just wow. You clearly have a lot of feelings swirling inside you. Yeah, it's very complicated. Sorry for the rant. You can vent, babe. Basically, I just feel like I spread myself too thin, and sometimes it's thankless. You probably felt that way too. I did at times. It was one, not two, thankfully. Like you're a glorified babysitter, basically, is what they're talking about. You're coming in to help with someone else's children, and sometimes you are taken for granted. I can imagine, especially when they are not your kids. Certainly. Want to grab a drink? Says Karen. If you gave me some notice, I could have. You said you were adaptable. I am. But I have my work truck with me and not my personal. Do you get angry when you don't get your way? That sounds like an excuse. I rarely get my way. I don't make excuses. If I don't want to deal with someone, I tell them, and then I am ghost. Why do you even want to hang with me? Don't we already hang out? I don't make excuses. Work truck, personal truck? That doesn't sound like a massive problem. I end up drinking with you at least once a week, I'd say. I can't use my work truck for transportation to go drink, even though he has done that. You think so? What makes you so sure? Probably would be fun. I think I see you about once a week. At a bar, no? Not lately, but yes. Okay, so you asked why I want to hang out. I'm just saying that I already hang out with you. Yeah, but we have never one-on-one. Does going to a friend's house qualify as transportation to drink? Yeah, because I can't just have one. Can't drive that banged up. Have none then. There's 5 bedrooms here. Does mine have a lock on the door? Haha. LOL. I don't even know. I think so. You probably have a spare key. I don't know if I've ever shut and locked the door here. Funny. Trust me. I am tempted. Grab the Hennessy. Thanks, doll. Funny. I'm confused. You don't feel guilty inviting me over? Should I? I don't know. Who knows what you feel? Only know what you said when you were drinking Hennessy. Haha. Geez, I just explained everything, I thought. Wow, you get angry easy. What are you talking about? I'm not angry in the least. Okay, good. And I haven't had a single drink today. Okay. I don't really think I should feel guilty. Why is that? Why should I not? Dude, I'm just asking. Don't get your thong all twisted up. Yeah, I just didn't know what the question was. You have no impact on my thong. That's pretty funny, actually. I think I try my best to do right by people, and sometimes people suck. And I'm not married, nor do I have kids. I agree. But you kind of have a live-in boyfriend. You act like I ask dumb questions. Well, yeah, kind of. But it's been a long time, and there's ups and downs, so at some point, you have to think more rationally. Do you plan on leaving him? I'm sorry. I don't think they're dumb. It's just hard, back and forth on text, to understand the question when you asked what day earlier about my birthday. I thought for a full minute what you meant, what day did I used to watch the Brady Bunch? And I had to type in a text every school day at 4 o'clock and 4:30. I meant what day was your birthday? I don't have any plans at the moment, in either direction. Sometimes I go back and forth. Yeah, I figured that out. What's your interest in me? Are you serious?
Interest in me.
Are you serious? Is this guy serious? She has been all but clear. She has been leading him on, and this guy's just like, so, everything you just said, I'm just gonna ignore, and I'm gonna ask you again. Tell me again. I need to hear it again. Is he just like, he likes flattery because he's never been flattered before, and he thinks that if I get flattered some more, I will feel better about myself? I don't understand what Higgy's problem is. Why is he so thick? Is he really just stupid? Or is he just like, he's got no riz? That's what I want to know. Because none of this makes sense. This whole conversation, Karen, I see where she's coming from. She has been very open, honest, direct. Like, look, this is what's up. This is what's up. This is what's up. And he's like, yo, so like, I know you said this is what's up. To me, that just says either he's really, really dumb or he's just used to deception because he's deceptive himself. And we know that from his testimony that he's extremely deceptive. I mean, he went to a military base to destroy a SIM card, for God's sake. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I think he's projecting. If I were to make a bet right now, the reason he doesn't trust Karen and what she's saying is because he thinks Karen is playing. Karen is not playing. Karen is trying to be upfront. Higgy's playing games. And Karen either picked up on it or doesn't care, or she's okay with the games for now, hoping that they will end. I don't think they will ever end. That's why Higgy is still single, because that's what he does. That's how he talks to women. I think. I could be wrong. But I think Higgy doesn't have game. His game is very rudimentary and basic. Let's get back to the video. I assume people have been interested in you before. True. First, I think you're fun to talk to. I like sizing other people up. And you seem to be private, which I also like. And probably pretty independent too, which I also like. I am a ton of fun. I am super private and do not talk out of school. I am safe. Does that make sense? I'm all of that and more. Safe? Like, I am private. Don't talk out of school. With what I do or who I hang out with. Do I aggravate you? Haha, no! According to John, you may occasionally talk out of school, winky face. He said that about me? But that's none of my business. With respect to what exactly? None of my business. So then why invite me to your house party? Now I am aggravated. Tonight's house party or last week? OMG, why? Last week. Like, why would he talk shut about me? Because we all like you. Everyone does. Geesh. He just said he talked shit about me. He wasn't talking shit at all. He always says how much he likes you. Just mentioned Brian does all right for himself. He has not said one negative thing about you, ever. I just didn't think you were that private, that's all. I'm about a lot of things. Don't be so sensitive, winky face. I'm good. Oh geez, are your panties in a twist now? Stop. Nah, my boxers are just fine. Okay, so you're not gonna run your work truck through the gears tonight? I thought you were tons of fun. No, I am not, as much as I would like to. Moving on to the next call? Huh? Will you stop? You sensitive again? I can't really follow your thought process. See? Deception. You keep kind of insulting me a little. I'm still confused why you want to hang with me. It's all so out of left field. No, I'm not. Are you single? She's starting to suspect that he may have somebody. Yes. I don't think it's out of left field. Wasn't I already begging you to come over last Saturday? You getting my number from Melissa and reaching out to me, I swear, they're like going in circles. And on vacay and probably a few other occasions, you didn't really beg. I asked at least twice. How do people usually reach out to each other? Why would I have thought you had any interest in me? Usually do it when they do live with someone. Do not do it when they live with someone. Maybe, maybe not. So you have sent me signs before. Did I miss them? John and I have had a lot of ups and downs, and we already did this nearly 20 years ago. And there's kids involved that get attached and things get muddy. I don't know what the answer is, but I feel very strongly that I put my best effort in with all three of them, and the extended family too. At some point, it gets frustrating, and my actual feelings take precedence. I get it. I'm not denying that, or that it gets tough. Do you remember anything you said to me the other night? I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. Yes. I get it. I deleted it because I didn't want to do my own text walk of shame. But I'm pretty sure I remember everything. Okay. So don't you think it would be it would complicate and confuse your situation if we hung out? Fair question. Probably. Do you only do things that simplify your life? Nope. I complicate my life on the regular. Yep, so does everyone else. Just so you know, I thought you were extremely hot off the rip. Amazing personality. I could go on and on, but I do not. Want to pump your shut up too much. Thanks for saying that, smiley face. But low comps at Hillside. You know how to ruin something nice. I frequent other places. John has showed me about 5 times the Ring video of me walking you out on Saturday, and my voice and my accent are killing me softly. What? Yeah, he has cameras everywhere. You cops. Eye roll. Jesus. You have cameras everywhere. See? Another potential piece of evidence that Brian Albert had cameras, Ring camera, etc., and he took it down. He removed it. Everybody's got cameras these days, especially Brian, who probably has done some stuff in the past, almost certainly. He has his own personal attack dog, and he's not going to have a camera? Please. He's like, Christ, are you guys hooking up? OMG. Great. I don't need drama, dude. No, it's fine. Seriously, I am serious. You legit planted one on me. I know where the cameras are anyway. Duh. OMG. Bruins. Eye roll. So your slick move isn't on there? Of course not. OMG. I almost threw up emoji. It was a peck anyway. I kissed Terry and gay Jeff too. Yeah, weak. I agree. Sounds like Cartman.
It's totally weak, dude. So weak.
LOL. Funny. So now he's jealous of me? No! I told you he likes you a lot. Which makes this worse? You said or did something at the bar last week and he goes, I like Brian more and more. I think he's a good dude too. Yeah, he is. Funny. What's your end game? What do you want from me? You will just confuse the shot out of yourself. Shit. Because I am a lot of fun. Okay, this dude has a really high opinion of himself. He needs to slow the heck down. Come on, dude. Zero riz. None whatsoever. So am I. I'm sure I'm more fun than you. How so? Details. I don't know. I hate people on the whole, but I've been told by many people that I'm a lot of fun. I don't do anything half-ass. Nothing. So what do you want from me? I don't know. I just like you, so I reached out. You have zero idea. Nope. Oh, God. Eye roll emoji. What now? Why, oh, God? Because I need some direction. Well, I'm not an effing oracle, sorry. That's actually funny. Do you eventually get what you want? I told you, rarely. So you're a quitter. A realist. So you reach out to me, a ballsy move. Now what? The things I've worked the hardest for have meant the most. Does Melissa know you dig me? Ballsy? Not really. I already know you. True, but you have a man. I figured if you text with Melissa, you definitely text with me. She isn't trying to hang with me. Of course she is! This guy's a real thickie. Plus, I never really texted with her other than to see if they were headed out. So Melissa is into Brian. Brian is not into Melissa. I asked you over is what? I asked you over is what? You made excuses. That's fine. But I'm not asking you again, winky face. She doesn't like me like that? I am sure she does. You see? You see how silly this man is? He's got no riz, no understanding of the women that are around him and why they're messaging him. He's just too thick-brained. Drinking too much, probably. What makes you so sure? Because she said, quote, I'd love to set Brian up with my sister. She deserves such a good guy like him, end quote. That does not mean she wants to bang me herself. And I think Lido is kind of a dink. So I'm sure Melissa likes you a wee bit. Yeah, he is interesting. Have you always had trouble accepting compliments? Yeesh. No, not at all. All yours came to me after a day of drinking. You were way more all over me that day. So what? Don't most compliments come that way? Like all over me with compliments and how you felt. It was 3:30 a.m. All right, folks. We're going to conclude part 2 right here. And don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. I am so into this. This is fascinating. I can't wait to finish this up tomorrow with you all. And until then, don't forget to, like I said, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified next time I make videos like this. And every day, 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 7 p.m., we're going to keep that going. Don't forget to call me if you need my help, 1-844-774-HURT. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.